Good evening. You're watching State of Business, RTV's primetime business news bulletin, and I'm Rukshi Panditaratna. Let's take a look at the headlines first. World Bank says ongoing reforms will be positive for Sri Lanka. Former President Kumaratunga urges authorities to fast-track reconciliation. Now the news in detail. The new World Bank Group report released today said with a growing urban workforce and focused implementation on a wide range of recent reforms that are good for growth, Sri Lanka can seize the opportunity to become a greater manufacturing and export powerhouse. Sri Lanka could better take advantage of a confluence of positive factors such as its geographic location, trade linkages and comparatively high education levels and growing cities to increase its competitiveness, the report said. The World Bank said that Sri Lanka's annual export growth from 2000 to 2013 at 5% is lower than that of many of its neighbours. Overall, however, Sri Lanka can perform better in terms of both the quality and quantity of its exports, fundamentally because many of its firms are not nearly as productive when compared to their potential. Those are mentioned in a report entitled South Asia's Turn, Policies to Boost Competitiveness and Create the Next Export Powerhouse. Former President Chandrika Kumaratunga says Sri Lanka should act fast to establish reconciliation in the country as time is running out fast. She said certain forces are working towards creating dissent and distrust among the communities and it should not be allowed. She expressed these views at the inauguration of the International Conference on Arts and Reconciliation held at the BMICH. The three-day conference featured presentations and panel discussions by academics and practitioners on the theme of arts in reconciliation.
We need reconciliation urgently in this country. We in this country have, for the moment, ended the war and the civil conflict, but we have yet to do much to win peace. I think I can say that we have much hope to achieve reconciliation in the future. I can't say in how many years because it takes time. Of course, we have the dissenters, we have those who oppose. Maybe they wish to see new conflicts. For the moment, I can say that these people are in a grand minority.
She pointed out that authorities must act fast to create reconciliation and good faith amongst communities as the present window of opportunity is narrow.
It is not very wide, it is narrow, and we will have to take that opportunity to march in through the window and do what is required to build a nation where all its peoples can live in peace, where a country which is safe for difference, a country where diversity is celebrated rather than rejected. For all this, we need economic development, and I don't believe that any form of development would be possible without a nation which is at peace.
Former chairman of COPE, leader of Sri Lanka Communist Party Diu Gunasekara spoke on the recent COPE report on central bank bond issue at a media conference in Colombo today.
රාජ්‍ය නායකයා මේකට මැදිහත් මුළු රටම බලන් ඉන්නවා. මොකද මහා බැංකුවට අපකීර්තියක් ගෙනාවා. මහා බැංකුවේ අති බහුතරයක් වෙන නිලධාරීන් අසරණ තත්ත්වයටපත් කරා. කීප දෙනෙක් එක්කවල මේ කරපු වැඩේට අපේ කීර්තියට ප්‍රශ්නයක්. අපේ ජාත්‍යන්තර සම්බන්ධතා මූල්‍ය සම්බන්ධතා තිබෙන්නේ මහා බැංකුව හරහා අපේ මුදල් අච්චු ගහන දන මූල්‍ය රාජ්‍ය මූල්‍ය ප්‍රතිපත්තිය මෙහෙවන දන මේ සියල්ලක්ම බාර ප්‍රධානම රාජ්‍ය ආයතනය දූෂණයකට ලක් කළ තිබෙන අවස්ථාවේ ඒ නිසා මේක සාමාන්‍ය කෝප වාර්තාවක් විධායකට යවලා ඒ පිළිබඳ කටයුතු කරනවට වඩා මෙතන රාජ්‍ය නායකයාම මැදිහත් විය යුතු කාරණාවක් කියන එක අවධාරණයක් අපේ ගන්න. ඒ නිසා මේ කොමිෂන් සභාවක් නම් කොමිෂන් සභාවේ මා කල්පනා කරන විදිහට දඩුවම් පැමිණීමේ බලයක් තිබෙන්න ඕනේ. බලයක් වර්තමානයේ නීතියේ නැත්තම් අමාරුවක් නෑ අපි බලමු. මන්ත්‍රීවරු 225 දෙනා කොහොමද මේ කටයුතු කරන්න කියලා. සති දෙකකින් තුනකින් ගේන්න පුළුවන් amendment එකක් සංශෝධනයක්.
See you after this break. Welcome back. Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake says that the government is taking necessary steps to improve the revenue of public enterprises in order to make them positive contributors for country's growth. He also noted that the negotiation of GSP Plus and bilateral free trade agreements, which are to be signed in near future, would be the catalyst to enhance export sector in Sri Lanka. The graduation ceremony of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing was held in Colombo recently. Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake was the chief guest at the occasion.
The country has gone through a period of economic turbulence. We are in the process of resurrecting. The continuation of the strategy adopted of seeking loans to sustain the economy with no positive solutions has to be changed. We must seek avenues of improved the economy. The archaic rules and regulations governing revenue-generating public sector enterprises, such as the Inland Revenue Department, the Excise Department, Customs, has to be improved to be in tune with the present need. The development of the export sector will be promoted, and the renegotiation of GSP Plus would provide necessary impetus for the expected growth next year. Further, the bilateral free trade agreements which are to be signed in the near future would be catalysts to enhance exports.
The minister also touched on some of the features of 2017 budget, which would be presented in Parliament on the 10th of November.
The 2017 budget, I'm sure, will be people's budget, and we have sought not only advice and assistance of erudite scholars to top-notch economists and experts, but also the inputs of citizens and institutions representing society at large, who provided us with some positive ideas and proposals. As you could see, the government is looking at expanding the economic activity of Sri Lanka, enhancing market access through penetration into free trade agreements.
Let's take a look at the stocks after this break. Welcome back. The market opened the week on a positive note as price gains on Ceylon Coal Stores and Nestle drove the indices higher. The turnover was driven via foreign buying on John Keells Holdings as large blocks were traded across the board. Foreign investors remained as net buyers. Institutional and high net worth interest was present on Sampath Bank, Commercial Bank and Dialog Axiata, and interest was also seen on John Keells Holdings. The all share price index gained 9.8 points to close at 6,444.97 and the S&P SL20 gained 11.35 points to close at 3,619.9. The turnover was 406.2 million rupees. The top traded counters were John Keells Holdings 265 million rupees, Sampath Bank 16.4 million rupees, Dialog Axiata 10.3 million rupees, Commercial Credit and Finance 9.9 million rupees and Commercial Bank 9.3 million rupees. Retail activity was present on Commercial Credit and Finance. Foreign inflows amounted to 253.9 million rupees, whilst foreign outflows totaled to 65 million rupees. Let's take a look at the day's forex rates. Thank you for watching State of Business. See you tomorrow at the same time. Till then, take care. Good night.